is as far as I got. I also had to kick the kids outside, so they're in my backyard right now, climbing on a hammock and making a lot of noise. So I'm sorry if you hear some dogs bark or kids scream or anything like that. That's just going to be that'll be my children as we do this. It's going to be really cool. It's our first ever socially distant concert with Sam Fisher. And he's going to play a song for us. He's got that new song, This City, that's so good. In fact, he was on Jimmy Kimmel 2 nights ago, and he performed that song. And now he's going to do this for Mix. So pretty excited about that. I just got to figure out how to get him on with us because I see that he did join us. So let me see if I can do this right. As view. Go. We're almost there. Connecting.
He's here.
What up, man?
How you doing, mate?
Dude, Jimmy Kimmel and now this. I mean, it's been a big week for you.
Honestly, I can't handle it. The fame is too much. I just want to live a normal life.
I know. I'm sure you're being hounded everywhere. It's exhausting.
Oh my God. Every time I go to my living room, cameras. Every time I go to my bedroom, cameras.
Yeah. I felt bad for you in the sense that your career's kind of blasting off and you're on Kimmel and you're having to do it distantly. And I'm like, no.
Listen, I am grateful for the opportunity to be on Kimmel in general. And like, this is going to be something that I remember for my entire life and will be a great story to tell forever. Like,
yeah,
I don't know, like singing, getting to do my TV debut from my home is very strange. But
is
like,
that where you were?
Yeah. So I mean, it was a green screen. I wish I had a bathroom that nice, but
well, it started to move in the background, so I was like, it's definitely a green screen. But like,
we did it right here. Like,
really?
Yeah, we did it right here. I filmed it on my phone, and yeah, everything is totally raw. It was a one take. Aw, Lizanne, love you too.
You're getting a lot of love right now. There's a lot of hearts flying everywhere.
I love it.
Yeah, it's cool. So I didn't realize, I thought maybe like one person came with a camera and like answered in your house, but that was just you and your phone.
Yeah, it was me and my phone on a tripod and the guitarist 6 feet away. My wife, who also sings backgrounds,
okay,
she was 6 feet away, and then yeah, it was cool. It was really cool.
Yeah, that's good because now, were you able to start your tour with Niall Horan, or was it canceled?
It was canceled. Yeah, it's a bummer. I feel mostly for Niall, man, because it was an amazing record, and
yeah,
you know, to not have the chance to tour it, that sucks. But you know, we got to do what we got to do right now, and I'm just grateful for the opportunity to even announce that I was his opener, and just to get, you know, kind of just a seal of approval from Niall, and
yeah,
he's such a good guy, and I don't know, it's a massive bummer because all I've ever wanted to do is tour, but we'll still get there. We'll do it. It'll be fine.
How does that happen? Like, does he call you personally, or does his people call your people? Like, how do you get a phone call from Niall Horan?
I don't know. I haven't got that yet, but he did slide into the old Twitter DMs.
All right.
And yeah, so I mean, you know, there's a lot of my people, his people, but he ultimately gets to make the final say of who is on his tour. So it was cool.
Wow, that's amazing. And actually, overseas right now on some of those charts, this city's doing really well.
Oh my goodness, I can't believe it. We're top 40 in the UK today, top 50 in Ireland. Australia's going up. I don't know. It's all just, I am sitting back and being like, how is this happening? But it all feels like a freak accident, but I'm stoked. I appreciate it. The love has been immense, and I don't know. Every day I'm trying to be grateful for every single day right now, even if I'm cooped up here.
Yeah. How are you doing with that? So your wife is there with you, and you're just social distancing, and you're in LA, or where are you exactly?
I'm in LA. Yeah,
okay.
I'm in North Hollywood. It's fine. I mean, like, you know, it's not bad. my wife's my best friend, so we have fun. It's chill. we get very antsy, and we're definitely living on top of each other right now. But it could definitely be worse. I'll just say that. You know, it's fine. It is what it is.
What about back home in Australia? Have you? How's everyone doing over there?
Dude, you know what? Australia is doing amazingly well with it. Like, my mom is a doctor on the front lines there, and she's telling me that she thinks at the hospital she works at, the ICU won't ever be full with the way it's going. Like, she said that there are only 6 patients in the ICU right now in Sydney, at her hospital. So Australia's doing well.
Yeah, they are.
Everything is locked down. It's definitely scary. You know, my mom's 67, and so that makes me nervous that she's on the front lines. Yeah. But she's good. She's going about her day as if it's normal work, and she's not. You know, everyone is rising to the challenge, and yeah, it's awesome. They're doing really well.
With that, so I want to go back for a second here. By the way, this is Sam Fisher. If you're just joining us, we're going to do a socially distant Q&A and maybe get things this kitty. We'll see what happens. And so many hearts everywhere that people are just loving you.
I love it.
So you decide to go from Australia over to, was it Boston for college? Is that where you were?
Mm-hmm.
That's a big move, man. Like,
yeah.
Were you going for music at the time? Were you like, so your mom's a doctor going, go for it? Or is she like, you should probably go for the sciences, do a STEM program?
My mom was like, don't be a doctor, it's too hard. So of course I chose music. No, I wanted to go to this college, Berkeley College of Music, and I auditioned and was fortunate to get in, and so I don't know, I was a bit of a rat bag. I told my mom that I was leaving with like 2 weeks notice, and then I went and spent a year in England and then came here, and I just didn't go back home. So I've been gone. I mean, I've obviously visited home, but I've been gone for 10 years. So like, gave her 2 weeks notice.
Oh
Not
God,
great for me.
Your poor mom.
I know, my poor mom, but she's my biggest champion, and she's a hero. I'm just, yeah, it's cool. She's proud of me. It's cool.
Yeah, I bet, absolutely. So when did you decide? Because you bought a one-way plane ticket, didn't you? Was that from Boston to LA, or was that when you came out here in the first place?
So I moved out here nearly 6 years ago, and I was in Boston in 2010 to 14, and then came out here in 2014, and it was, I had an opportunity. I booked a ticket, came out here. Day after I got here, the opportunity fell through.
Oh, did it really?
Yeah. Oh. And 6 years later, I'm here on an Instagram Live with you. So, it worked out.
Through Jimmy Kimmel. No, that's cool. That's really cool. So when you came out, like, what did you do then in LA if you lost that first opportunity? Like, what was next?
Oof. Bunch of odd jobs. I was a delivery boy for an Australian meat pie shop in downtown LA for a second.
You really?
Uh-huh. I was I coached tennis for a bunch of like rich LA people.
Okay.
Kids.
Uh-huh.
Did that. I babysat a bit. I did as many sessions as I could, and then eventually I got a gig singing backgrounds for a band called Holy Child, and so I did that for a little bit, and then it was just hustle. The money that I would make each week from these odd jobs, I would go out to bars and clubs, and like anyone who said they were remotely in music, I would strike up a conversation, get their number, hit them the next day. We'd plan a meeting, and I would always make sure it was a meal so that I could eat that day.
Smart.
And yeah, that's kind of what I did for a long time, and then it all kind of kept going. I don't know, and here I am.
So I've been reading some of the comments, and when we planned this, we weren't really thinking, but the UK, it's midnight right now. So you have people who like stayed up just so they can see you, and
I love you guys.
Yeah,
man, staying up for me.
They're doing that for you. And a few questions have been asking about the lights. Like, they want to know if you put those up for this, if those lights behind you are always up. Like,
these are year-round lights, but we turned them on for this.
Showbiz right there.
We need something, otherwise it's just the fridge.
You're right, yeah. that definitely helps.
which is fun too. But,
It's exciting.
And the trash can.
You know what though, man? You started writing songs, and you started writing songs for some artists. So you kind of had those moments of excitement and success, like Demi Lovato. Like,
I've been really, really lucky to work with some amazing people, and my publishers are incredible, and the crew of writers that I work with, both on my own project and then writing for others, everyone is just, I don't know, we're like a little family, and it's been amazing to work with some of the artists that I've gotten the chance to work with, and I don't know, it's inspiring. Every song that I write comes from a personal place, and it's just cool to see how other artists that I get to work with interpret my stories and how I get to interpret their stories, and it's exciting. I don't know, it's cool.
If you don't mind, I am going to want to ask you to sing your song, but I got one more thing I want to bring up before that, and I know it's kind of a crazy Friday, but you were an a cappella group back in college.
What's up?
You were in an a cappella group.
Yeah.
And to me, the name was the best name that an a cappella group could go with.
Pitch Slapped?
Pitch Slapped. Yeah. Was that already around, or was that something like you and your friends came up with, and you're like,
oh no,
got this?
It was years old before I got into the group.
Okay.
Oh yeah, no, Pitch Slap it's like the Berkeley a cappella group, and yeah, that's hilarious. Yeah, I guess that's where it all starts. That's where I met my wife.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Yeah, she was a singer in it as well. She sings backgrounds for me now.
Awesome. Very cool. Have you ever seen The Office, the American version?
Yeah. Oh my god, of course.
Right,
it's my favorite show.
Okay, well, because Andy Bernard is a big fan of the a cappella group, so that's why I was wondering. So
you know what? The a cappella group that's in the show that Andy was in, my wife knows a guy that sings in it.
Really?
Hysterical. So
that's so cool.
One tie away. What is it? One
degree.
Degree of separation from Andy Bernard. Yeah.
Yeah, you're almost there. That's perfect. Well, I know it's kind of stripped down. Do you think you would be able to sing a little bit of this city? Like, that'd be really cool.
Let's do it. I've got a guitar player sitting 6 feet away from me.
Oh, so. Okay, awesome. All right. Perfect.
You won't see him, but you'll hear him. Hopefully.
Can I ask you before we hear the song, for those who don't know it, like, first of all, it's a beautiful song. Where were you at, like, mind space-wise, like, mentally? Because there's some dark moments in that song that they're about to hear.
It was a rough time. It was 2016. I had just, I don't know, I'd been in LA for 2 years, and it felt like anything that I did to try and fit in here and try and fit in within industry crowds and parties and stuff just felt terrible. And I was in just a bit of a state, and I didn't want to do music, and being signed and dropped and just all this dark stuff, and I also didn't have anyone to talk to about it, because being signed is such a privilege. So I felt just super ungrateful that I was complaining at all. It was like I had all the problems that I'd always wanted to have, but they're still problems, but they're not relatable problems, and no one wants to hear about it. So, I went to the session, and I basically spilled my guts, and it's kind of my diary entry. And it was like a cry for help at the time. I really didn't think anyone would care about it, because I just didn't really think anyone cared about me and what I was doing. And, so to be here now, 4 years later, talking to you, songs on the radio, it's just, I don't know. It's insane. I'm very, very grateful for everything.
That's awesome. I was just curious where you were at. I figured it was something like that. When you hear the lyrics of the song, you're about to hear Sam Fischer sing "It's This City." But I do want to say our night person, Sarah No Age, who's watching right now, she's curious about the guitar player. She would like to see the guitar player if at all possible. Is that?
You ready?
Yeah. What up?
There he is. That's Martin.
Perfect. We just wanted to make sure there was someone there, and you were just going to push play.
Oh yeah, he's real. He's real. He's as real as it gets.
That's awesome. And when is Ready getting released? A bunch of people have been asking that.
maybe sooner than later.
Ooh, okay. All right.
You can expect new music before the summer ends.
Okay.
I'm gonna say that. I don't know if I was supposed to say that, but I'm gonna say that. There's a lot coming. There's so much music coming. It's super exciting.
Yeah.
That's all I'm gonna say. But
Okay.
I'm stoked. I'm very stoked.
Awesome. Well, it's our first socially distant concert, and Sam Fischer has been talking with us, and this is the song "This City." And whenever you're ready, you put your guitar play by all means.
Let's do it. Also, someone said, "Do I think Carol killed her husband?" And the answer is yes.
Of course.
Yes, she did. Okay, this is This City. Thank you guys. Thank you for having me, mate. Thank you guys so much for watching. Okay. Oh my God, this chair's about to break. I've been seeing lonely people in crowded rooms, covering their old heartbreaks with tattoos. It's all about smoke screens and cigarettes, looking through low lights and silhouettes. But all I say is lonely people in crowded rooms. This city's gonna break my heart. This city's gonna love me, then leave me alone. This city's got me chasing stars. It's been a couple months since I felt like home. And my daughter break my heart. She's always gonna break your heart. Oh. Mm-hmm. I remember mornings where my head did night, and I remember nights when I didn't feel like work. She wakes up at noon and she's out till 3. She leaves her perfume all over me, but I remember mornings where my head did night. Oh, the city's gonna break my heart. The city's gonna love me, then leave me alone. The city's got me chasing stars. It's been a couple months since I felt like I'm home. Am I getting closer to knowing where I belong? The city's gonna break my heart. She's always gonna break your heart. Yeah. She got a hold on me. She got me wrapped around her finger. She got a hold on me. She got me wrapped around her finger. The city's gonna break my heart. The city's gonna love me, then leave me alone. The city's got me chasing stars. It's been a couple months since I felt like I'm home. Am I getting closer to knowing where I belong? The city's gonna break my heart. She's always gonna break your heart. Yeah. The city's gonna break my heart. She's always gonna break your heart.
Dude, I'm holding my phone, otherwise I'd be applauding. That was so good. Your voice is absolutely amazing. Like,
Thank you, man. I
what do you get
appreciate
in those
it.
high notes? What do you like? Do you ever get? Do you get scared? Are you like, I hope today I can hit them, or like?
You know, when my voice broke,
Uh-huh.
I lost my high completely. Like there was nothing there, and so I worked it a lot. And also, I had a really really high voice until I was about 15 or 16.
Okay.
So I would like try to talk down here as much as I could to like fit in.
Yeah.
And so now I think it's made me have like a really low speaking voice, but I can hit up there, and then I don't know, man. It just like
Yeah.
doing what you gotta do to hit the notes for the fans.
Listen, you wear the tight undies. It'll help you out. It's fine.
That's it, man.
Man, I really appreciate you singing for us. Like, that's really cool. So that's awesome. And Sam,
Course, man.
just if you're joining us on the mix side, it was our first. You're our first mixed socially distant concert. We're gonna start doing these. So
I love that.
We in the building. We're just a big fan of your song, so we wanted to make sure we got to chat with you.
I appreciate it so much. Big love to like all of you guys for playing the song. It's honestly, it's mind blowing. I can't wait to get to Utah. Where are you, in Salt Lake City?
We're in Salt Lake, yeah.
Dude, I love Salt Lake City.
You been here?
When I was a background singer for the band Holy Child,
Oh, okay.
we opened for Passion Pit, and we played at the university in the amphitheater.
Yeah.
It was pretty amazing.
Dude, yeah, it's gorgeous. The mountains here, it's perfect.
So beautiful. So
You're on the
beautiful.
charts. You're crushing in UK, across the pond. It's great. So
I appreciate it.
I'm not
man.
gonna get